Hey, have you ever had a land deal absolutely fall apart for absolutely no good reason right at the end? Let me tell you about a couple of them that happened to us. Hey, I'm Pat Porter. I'm the broker for RecLand Realty. Here we talk about the rural real estate business and ideas and information to help you better manage and enjoy your own properties. In the last 7 months, we've had 3 deals completely fall apart right at the end for no reason at all. It wasn't like anything was wrong with the title or some due diligence popped up and proved some things to not be to the party's likings or anything like that. It's just where one of the parties just said, hey, I don't want to do it. And they just went away. What do you do when that happens? Well, I'm not going to give legal advice here. That's not what I do. You need to kind of consult with your own attorneys on what legal options you may have. Here's what we did on these 3 deals. One of them was a small deal, just kind of an average ho-hum deal. The other 2 were big deals where the commission was serious money and it would have made an agent's year. The minor deal, the buyer just backed out right at the end. Title work had already been done. He just said, hey, I changed my mind. I don't want to buy it. I communicated to the agent to tell him, hey, well, you're going to lose the deposit and you really need to pay the title company for the title work they've already done. He said, fine, no problem. I'll do that. I understand. I'm just backing out. And the seller was willing to let him do that. Now, our contracts have some language in it that it's called specific performance language. The parties can hold the other parties, hold their feet to the fire if they want to legally. Now, that's up to them, and it's easier said than done, but that option is there. But the seller said, no, just let him go. That's fine. And so the deposit, transferred that out of our escrow account to the seller just for his trouble. And then the buyer got with the title company and paid the fee for the title work that they had already done. And everybody just parted ways, no big deal. Another deal, one of my newer agents got, it's a 7-figure deal. Right at the end, the seller changed his mind and said, no, we're not selling. The seller just absolutely balked on the deal, said, I'm not going to honor that. I am not going to sell this property. I know what I signed. I know what I said, but I'm just backing out. Folks, there's nothing you can do about that. When people are not honorable and do not live up to their contractual obligations, yeah, the other party can sue, but he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to push that and fight that. He knew it was probably going to be just a long, drawn-out battle. So he said, hey, I'll let you out of the contract, but I need you to pay all of the attorney's fees because they've already done all the title work and done all the preliminary work to get this tract ready to close. And I also want a first right of refusal. And so they agreed. And so if that seller ever does decide to sell it, that buyer gets first shot at it. And we're actually covered in the commission as well. Me, our company, another company, the buyer's agent, we're listed in that right of first refusal. And so if that property ever sells, we're going to get paid that commission. The third one just happened, and it was one of my new agents. He's full-time, and it would have set him up for the year, would have made his whole year. The buyer just changed his mind, just said, no, not going to do it. Yeah, short story, he just wanted out of the deal and changed his mind. Well, the seller's going to let him out, and we're going to put the property back on the market. But it's just kind of a gut punch to my agent. And what can you do? Folks, we can scream and fuss and yell and say this, that, and the other. But at the end of the day, it's hard to make somebody buy something they don't want to buy. You can fight the fight legally, but it's going to be long, hard, drawn out, and there's going to be probably lots of ways that somebody can get out of the deal. So at the end of the day, I don't know what it's worth trying to fight somebody legally. I don't know what you can do trying to just shame somebody into living up to their obligation on the contract. You can't make people who aren't honorable suddenly become honorable. They either are or they aren't. They either will or they won't. And so shaming them with the contract, I've never seen that do any good. So I don't make a big deal out of it. I just give people their options on what you can do, what the other parties demand that they want, and say, let's just get this thing done and move on. Just keep in mind that deals are going to fall through, and there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. Now, you can say, well, the contract's the contract. Fine, you go enforce that and make that happen. Very rarely is that the case. People want out, they're going to get out. All a contract is really at the end of the day, a good faith notation of the intentions of honorable people. That's what it is. It's just good faith notes of the intentions of honorable people. And 99 times out of 100, honorable people follow that roadmap of intentions of a contract to closing and do precisely what's in that contract, and they close and everybody's happy and they move on. But every once in a while, you have people that just are not going to live up to the obligations they put by good faith in that contract, and the deal falls apart. In this business, things are going to happen. Deals are going to fall apart. Most of the time it's not, but sometimes it is. Most of the time it's not your fault. Sometimes it's our fault. We mess up. But sometimes it's just people not honoring what they said, and you just got to live with it and move on. So anyway, keep that in mind. Go make some deals. Hope good things are happening. Thanks for watching our videos. There's some more. Check them out.